jeez, my chakras. All right. Looks like I'm rolling a little bit better this time. Sorry about the interruption, folks. I just wanted to see if I could get some better quality for you. That way I wouldn't look like I was a fucking, animated radio show up in here. A little bit of chug is fine. A lot of bit of chug, that kind of chug, it's a little bit detrimental. I broke out the Mannix, and for some reason, the lockup seems to be doing a lot better than it was. I'm actually pretty much able to, and already, YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, why is it can most of the time? Okay. There's not even any viewers in here. No, there's one. This is frustrating. I think I might just go back to playing Resident Evil 2. This is how it's going to be. I do have a live video, or not live video. I do have a regular video that I can upload for you. I was waiting for more footage to come in because Hal had he's got a, chest rig for his GoPro. And he got a lot more footage than I did, and I thought that could kind of be, I could really use to put the professional touch on it, get a lot of footage, have me do a voiceover to it. But, I just wanted to release something to let you guys know that I'm alive, let you guys know that, I'm here for you, but, okay, so it's going to keep doing that. More info. What is, oh my Jesus. Stream's current bit rate is higher than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you stream at a bit rate of 1,000 kilobits per second. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know if I can change the settings halfway through the stream. This is going to get interesting. Stream. No, you cannot. I don't know what any of this shit means. Output 900 by 600. Okay. Okay, well, the video is fucked. Nobody's commenting, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Fuck it. Well, this is shit. Hey, everybody. It's Princess Ruby. She says, yo. Wish that this is something that, okay, it almost looks like it's picking up a little bit, but yeah, I suppose so. Is it fucking up again? A little bit of chug is fine. When it gets to the point where it's like freeze framed on me for a solid minute, that's a bit, that's a bit beyond my level of unprofessional. Like, I'll accept some defects in the labor, but I can't go that far. Fuck. Well, I should try it again with Firefox. I feel like playing with the settings a bit. Means I'm going to have to turn this off, though. So Maylong points out it was fine until more people joined in. Yeah, well, we should be able to have more people in a stream then. It's got to be because of Chrome. I've been told that Chrome just does not understand how to handle that much information, and if that's the program that I'm using, then it's pretty foobar. And in which case, I'm thinking I could switch over to Firefox, but I'd have to put in all my passwords all over again, and that's just a fate worse than death. Seems to be working okay now. I feel like the Joker. I've actually seen a Joker ASMR video, believe it or not. You need to turn down, it says nitrate on OBS, but I... See what the fuck that does. It says good connection. Am I streaming on this? Yeah, it says I'm streaming. CPU usage is at 47%. But it doesn't seem to be rolling again. I don't know if I can, like, actually, like, pick it up where we left off on YouTube, if I can actually do that or not. Interesting. So I can do that. So, through the mighty power of experimentation, I managed to unplug the feed, as it were. Can't stop the signal, Mel. And I replugged it in at a lower bit rate by about 1,000 bits per rate. What do you think about that? Now it's at 1,500. I don't know if I got to lower it more. I also changed the output so that it's supposed to be, I don't know, 1080 something by, and YouTube is not receiving enough information. Well, it says that a lot. I usually choose to ignore that. So hopefully by lowering the bitrate, it doesn't seem to have affected the video quality. I mean, it was a potato before, it's a potato now. Potato, 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 potato. I could literally even jack it down to 1,000. Fuck, what will that do? You all tell me. Dan, it's at 1,500. Do I need to bring it down more? Like, should I make it 1,000 to make it even smoother? Like, fuck it. What is a bit rate, my friend? Oh, it's at poor bit rate. It's at poor quality now. Let's see what YouTube says. Suggestions. Current bitrate is at 25. No, it's not. That you use 1,000. Well, should we jack it down to 1,000 people? Fuck it. All right. You guys are going to experience temporary darkness. As opposed to me, who experiences permanent darkness. Darkness fills my soul with pain. Yeah, CPU usage is at 60%. Did that help? Ugh. Coffee black, man. Well, it looks like well, anyway, we're broadcasting at 1,000. Now it's only at 1,000 bits per mega dix. I don't know. Oh my god, bits per dix. And immediately my brain went megs per kigs. My brain's like milligrams per kilograms. Fuck. So I haven't been able to make a lot of videos. I haven't been able to focus on you guys right now. I'm under the gun so incredibly much. I'm going to classes, doing a lot of studying, and I'm trying to get certified. So just hang in there with me. Like, that's how much, if you think that I'm like, you know, if you're trying to suggest that I'm like sitting around playing Resident Evil 4, you know, all day, every day. Nope. I'm going to work. I'm trying to keep my job, which is harder than it really should be. Got a random drug test this week. Love that. By the way, random, though. That random drug test. It's like, all right, everybody in the morning crew get drug tested. Should everyone in the night crew get drug tested? Nah, just morning crew. Fuck you. You know what I mean? That's what we got going on right there. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a stream smooth. I don't know why. Don't know what the fuck I did. Well, just sounds like YouTube's a bunch of bitches. Just sounds like they can't keep it together. I don't know. You know, I mean, what did I changed it down. I brought down the bit rates. You know, but them bits, I brought them down to 1,000 for you. Oh my god, for a minute there I sounded exactly like It's a Gundam. God damn. It's a Gundam's voice sounds exactly like my character's voice from yep. Vampires in New York. Vampires the Masquerade. God damn, I don't know why. I was like Dungeons and Dragons, and then my brain was just like lost in Yonkers, and I'm like, no brain, what are you doing? Ultimate X James says, I don't think Red Bull because it's apparently Bull's stream. Sturm? No, he actually says Sturm. I'm not sure what that means. Dat Boy says, F! Man Toast. Powdered Toast Man says, dude, Bull stream is the best. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like how hyped up I don't know, man. Last one I got pretty hyped up on this Jack Daniels coffee. It's okay. I just tossed it on me. Christ. I don't know how that happened. Great. It looks like I hauled off and peed myself. Criminy. Hot coffee right in my lap. It's actually not hot, thank God. Fuck. Okay, let me try to get that in my mouth, eh? All right. Good show, old boy. All right, so according to Dan P., as in Papa, the stream is a lot smoother now. We will head forward with only 1,000 bits. I don't even fucking know what that means. Tolstoy, what your thought on Metal Gear Survive? It's Metal Gear AIDS. How about that? How about it's not a real game? Because I liked Metal Gear. What do you like, a rep for the game? What do you like, a rep for Konami? Like, we thought that if we slapped the logo on it, you would like it. Like, don't worry about the fact that it's not made by the same people and that it's absolute shit. Malong Johnson says, I'm not familiar with the laws in NC, but is your AK fully auto? No. Okay, that's not how that shit works. There is a federal firearms act. That means nationwide. That essentially makes fully automatics illicit unless you have gone through, I think they call it Class 4 paperwork, which that you get your name, your ID, social security number, uppers, downers, smackers, quackers, husker do's, hoosker don'ts. So you got to put your fingerprints down, all the good shit, and then you can only make a purchase of a very, very expensive model. It has to be made before 1983. Secondly, I think Alaska is the only state that basically says fuck off to that, because it's a very weird and delicate situation. There are times when the states will make laws that supersede or directly contradict the federal government, and then there's usually beef. The biggest case in point would be like, California's weed laws, where they just opened up dispensaries like almost before anyone else did, and then the DEA, a federal organization, would show up and go and like try to take people's plants and shut down their stores, and then those people would call the sheriff's department, which is a state or a county appointed authority, and that person would show up and go like, well, Dickie Dido, what do I do here? What am I gonna do? Shoot a fed? Like, that's fucking weird. I can't arrest him. And actually, I've seen video of the sheriff being arrested. Well, I think that situation has changed. I think since more states have legalized, they've essentially put out the word, don't fucking send those guys here, because we will arrest, and if you attempt to resist, we will use force. Which is a very awkward situation, because that's essentially how the Civil War got started. Not really how the Civil War got started, but essentially, yes, it was a bunch of states that told the federal government no. It's a very oversimplified version, but anyway. And I think Alaska does that with guns. I believe Alaska basically says, we are so far up here, you are not sending any, like, ATF dudes to check, I'm pretty sure. As I'm pretty sure Alaska is the only state where you can kind of just carry in a fully automatic, and it's just considered okay to do, mainly just because of how rugged and insane that. And also, by the way, is the state with the highest murder rate per capita. Not the highest amount of people dead in the state, the highest murder rate per capita. And this kind of, I would suggest that this contradicts the gun proponent narrative that guns make us safer, but I think it's a kind of a different story when it's literally like some kind of weird-ass survivalist, stalker-esque Wild West, which, that gets my dick hard, but, what are you gonna do? So no, I don't own a fully automatic, and the other thing is that I don't think I could actually handle a fully automatic. The recoil on that is so intense that I can tell you, I don't know how these, illiterate Vietnamese rice farmers were handling the full auto AKs during Vietnam. Like, I don't know. It says, where's the NECA Big Daddy? It's to the left. I'm not going to bring that out every single time. I don't know why you guys keep asking about it. I don't know why that's like you like that shit more than me. You're like, boo, Tolstoy. Let me just see the fucking hunk of plastic. We don't turn in for you. Thanks, bud. Thank you for the boost to my ego. I don't cry myself to sleep every night. Oh, good. The stream is jamming again because more people are entering into the stream. God damn. A whole 16 people watching? Well, that's too hard for YouTube to handle. Maybe if I was a hot chick that was showing off my big juicy titties, they'd be able to do it. But because I'm just me, fuck me. Fuck me, right? JJ Boosie says, hey, nice to see a Tolstoy stream. Now I got something to watch while I paint 40K. What are you painting? Ultramarines? Better be the Ultramarines, bro! Yeah, we fight for the Emperor all day long! Fuck. Anyway. Ultimate X James says, I wish Vampire the Masquerade was on PS4 and Xbox. It doesn't have to be. It's actually on this console called Your Imagination. You can get the old book, not the new one, the old one. And you can play that with your friends. You do have to have friends. Not many of them. You can play a game with 3 people. I swear to God, I've done it before. And it was a very long-lasting campaign. It's also easier to get people there and easier to make decisions with only a group of 3 people. Malong Johnson said, oh my God, his name translates to My Long Johnson. You think you're clever. Malong Johnson says, I'm working on getting my gun license in good old New England, but it sucks. The police chief basically has to decide if I can have a Glock or not. The guy is a dick. Wow, that sounds fucking horrible. That sounds pretty fucking god-awful. Glad I'm not in the Northeast. The stream is becoming a chuggy boy again. Very good. I would hate it if it was smooth. Dan P. says, been watching you since 2009. Glad to see you're live streaming. Is this live streaming? I'm pretty sure this is more like a show and tell picture show. This is a fucking slideshow. My ass is a PowerPoint presentation up in here. This is a fucking animated radio show. I wish that I could get my technology hashed out. I've really tried for you people. I don't know. My PC box is not that bad. It's probably just the Google Chromes. I don't know. I'm a 30-year-old boomer, okay? I don't know about this shit. I'm trying to... Well, anyway. Nivik Nomad 08 says, first TK live stream I've been able to catch in a while. Well, I'm glad to have you. I'm sorry that it's of low quality, of low energy, and of low chug. I'm sorry that it's big chungus. Wait. Excellent condition. Hang on. Let's see. Let's count the seconds. Hang on. Excellent condition. 1 misses. Oh, well, we had 3 whole seconds with it in excellent condition. What the fuck could have happened in those 3 seconds that, takes the street... Oh, my God. I'm just like, are my neighbors running a jackhammer? Oh, and now Stream wants me to sign in. Well, Stream, why don't you suck the stream of my dick? Put it in your mouth. I hate fucking computers. Old Tolstoy, do you know another trailer of The Last of Us 2 is coming soon? Yeah, I tried to do a reaction to the first one, and I couldn't do it because apparently I can't... One, I can't even live stream. 2, I can't even live stream while looking at articles on the internet. I can't even record me on a webcam looking at articles on the internet. But for some reason, I can record stalker footage. Of all the shit that this thing... It can only do Stalker. That's it. So the only videos you're ever going to get are me playing Stalker. I hope you're okay with that. I know you all loved my Stalker Let's Plays. I know that they were the toast of the town, but... Tolstoy, when are you going to make a DS Lite review? Where do I even have that? Why do the drying machines in this apartment complex sound like that? Christ, it's a fucking war out there. This is the DS Lite. I gotta get right up on the fucking mic. Little DS Lite, and my Gam got me this for Christmas, and as you can see, by the way, this is like classic ASMR. This is actually what gave me the tingles, was just watching kids go like, this is my brand new, and you can open it up and you gotta hear the, there you go. Oh wow, I could actually, you know what? Is this what we're going to use for the next ASMR? Oh, it is. Yeah. There you go. Like some of that? Oh, yeah. I bet you do. I bet you fucking like that. I really hope that, like, my friends, the few friends that I know who I hope never tune in, they started tuning in, even though I didn't tell them not to, but I just always assumed that they knew not to. And then one day we're all sitting at the Vampires the Masquerade table, and they look to me and they say, "By the way, Tolstoy, we have a question for you. How do you feel about Scott Pilgrim the movie?" And I started actually describing why I don't like Scott Pilgrim the movie, but they're smiling this big shit-eating grin, and then I realized halfway through they weren't asking that question about whether or not I'd seen the movie. They saw my incredibly spastic and autistic video review, which I just did to shitpost, because goddamn, I love shitposting. It's the best. So, but sometimes I act weird because I know that they tune into my live streams, and I'm just like, fuck it. Like, let's see what I can get if I just do this, you know? Yeah, I just go, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's the DS Lite. Look at that shit. That's actually my brother's DS Lite. I had the white one. He got the black one. We're all yin and yang and shit. I only use this so that I can play Pokemon Black and White 2. Excuse me, I'm trying to be the very best that ever was. And actually, Pokemon Black and White, I think that's 6th generation. I think that's like the best generation that they ever did. Underneath, obviously, the original. But it was the greatest throwback to the original. I don't know why. I felt like that one captured the spirit of Pokemon the best. The next one after that, X and Y, and then everything is just equally inferior. Actually, that's not true. You know what? Emerald or Diamond and Pearl. Oh, no, not Diamond and Pearl. Ruby and Sapphire. Those were also really good. I'm not interested in the new one that takes place in Scotland. You set it in Scotland, mate, and that's amazing. Just like setting it in Hawaii was amazing. But if you don't got the designs, it don't mean a thing. If you ain't got that swing, shoot up, boot up, boot up, boot up. Why'd you do that to all the Pokemon? Like, those are some god-awful designs. You know, there are starving internet artists that can do better. You know what I mean? Like, and apparently, that's actually where they got the dude who did the art for Pikachu Pokemon movie. It was the dude who did like those mock-ups of what realistic Pokemon would look like, and essentially they gave that dude a job. So my thought process is, Game Freak, maybe you should. But you know what? I have a feeling they won't do that. I mean, we have a lot of that elitist shit in our corporate power structures, but I'm pretty sure the Japanese are even worse. They're just like, but how can you be good if you haven't been accredited by the system, by colleges, and by working in the corporate? Like, you know, they just don't understand that an outsider can come from the outside, which is hysterical because, like, they think that the greatest samurai greatest Samamu who ever lived was Miyamoto Musashi, who was not born into the samurai class. He's essentially a Ronin. Y'all motherfuckers, it reminds me of, no, I don't think I can make that comment. I just really want a nice guy. Oh my God, I want to go hook up with Chad. He's not nice. No, I just want a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking that. It's like we have all these rules. Oh my God, that Miyamoto Musashi killed a samurai and took a sword and trained in the woods for like 20 years, despite the fact that that would actually turn you into a woodsman, not a swordsman. But okay, you know. Oh, but we really like him. Yeah, okay. He's fucking Chad. He's the Alpha Chad Miyamoto Musashi versus the Beta Virgin Ronin. Despite the fact that they're the exact same goddamn thing. So, I don't know, man. Y'all could have unfucked the situation, but I'm not buying your shit. Game Freak needs to get his shit together. You know no one loves Pokemon more than me. You done goofed. And honestly, we got Pokemon Go, which they also done goofed. I was playing it, and they kept showing me this screen saying, by the way, upgrade to the dick mode. And I'm like, no. And then finally, I accidentally hit it. And now you have to play this little mini game where you swipe the phone around the landscape looking for... It makes you look even crazier than you were before, but now you have to, like, look around for bushes, and you tap the bushes just to expose the Pokemon, just so you can huck a Pokeball at it, and it makes the whole thing 8 times harder than it really needs to be, slowing your progress down and making you turn off the augmented reality mode and going into, you know, just regular mode, which is really kind of bland and boring, and why would you do that? Like, whose decision was that? What's the balance? Like, is it a stronger Pokemon when I catch it than if I caught it in non-AR mode? I doubt it. I doubt you thought that far ahead. You just thought, if we change it, we can make it. They don't ever think. These people who run these apps and make these apps, these people who work for Facebook, Google, Microsoft, whatever, they just think if I stick my dick in it, it'll be better. Christ, mate. Christ. Okay, Hopping Madman says, what is the point of full auto if you can't hit the target in less than 5 shots? Should you really be shooting? Yeah. So essentially, that's actually a really good point. A lot of people will tell you that full auto is actually... It has its practical applications, but in reality, it does not supersede the basics of knowing how to shoot. And ultimately, for a lot of people who don't know the basics of how to shoot, it would actually render them less effective because, they're off target already. In fact, I think I was having a conversation with a guy actually on Walmart, and somehow we got onto submachine guns, and I talked about the Chris Super Vector, and he said that the reason that the Army did not adopt that model is because despite the fact that it has amazing recoil control, it has such a high rate of fire, and 45 ACP costs so much that if you are off target when you fire, you have wasted like $50 in a magazine, you know what I mean? And the Army does not want to adopt such an inefficient, gas guzzler, as it were. Okay, so JJ Boosie says, cultists of Nurgle, my man, getting my death guard built up. Excuse me, sir. I am steel. I am doom. I march forth from a crag and had no fear. You need to unfuck yourself. God Emperor wills it. And King of Europe says, can you please shout out to my friend Nick Gers? Hey, Nick. Download more RAM. Well, we'll do that. I'll take the next Patreon money. I did actually cash in your guys' Patreon checks after 3 months. There is a review coming. Fuck it. No one's going to watch this live stream anyway, so... Yes! Oh, isn't it so delicious? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, don't stop. And I want to get a lot of extensive footage of this. And I did get footage of the unboxing. But unlike my previous videos, I want to, rather than just showing you what my thoughts are about the knife upon opening, I actually want to get extensive use of this first in the bush. So it might be a month or so, and that really sucks. I do have other stuff to publish. I have an outdoorsy video. I know you all were just clamoring for another hiking video. That's what y'all love. Y'all salivate over the fucking hiking. And I do have some footage of me climbing. I've been upping my climbing game. I'm pretty much on average doing 5.9s, 5.8s now, and I'm actually pretty fucking happy about that. Just like I'm pretty fucking happy about this. So I've got stuff for you. I'm so busy with class and work and working out right now. In fact, what I'm actually doing is burning up time before Hal is supposed to be coming over, and we're going to go to the gym and lift together. So that should be pretty fucking cool. But I'm not just taking your guys' money and buying rando shit that I want. I mean, yes, I sort of am. But, I mean, consider the fact that I did eat the cost of the microphone. So, there's that. Chris B says, dude, just show off your big juicy titties to fix the quality. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my pecs have gotten better, but I realized why there's a little bit of demarcation between, when I feel like I'm muscular and when I'm, just walking around my daily life. And as it turns out, it's the consumption of creatine. It makes your muscles swell. I did not know this. I mean, I thought it was just fixing the muscles, or helping speed up the repair process. But I talked to somebody else who's saying it's not even doing that. It just draws water into your muscles and makes you look bigger. But nothing wrong with that. I can't wear makeup or a push-up bra for my big juicy titties. There I am. Barbecue sauce all over my titties. I love vines. I actually know someone personally who has a picture. She met the guy in Las Vegas, and for a minute I doubted, and I said, "How did you know it was that guy?" And she was like, "Those teeth, son." And I was like, "Oh yeah." Ultimate X James says the best part in Assassin's Creed Syndicate is when Jacob, there's 2 A's in that shit, and Evie jumped on the train to London, and it cost them £2.30. That was an amazing comment, man. I don't know what it means. That was just very British and chip cheerio. Your DS Lite review is missing the MASH t-shirt. I actually gave that t-shirt to my brother, so I don't have that t-shirt anymore. Johnson says, waited 10 plus years for a live stream to see that DS Lite review. A lot of people just got closure. Well, consider this the Gran Torino. Consider this the El Camino of streams. You know what I mean? Like now you know what happens to the DS. The curse is finally lifted, and I can rest in peace. Yes, I finally. Oaths you have taken, I have fulfilled them. You're the army of the dead, just not as effective. Andrew Winslow. We got a record of the unboxed Dreamcast. Still, Tolstoy, one question. Where was your Dreamcast games? Man, I don't know. I never found them. All right? Life's a bitch, and then you die. LinkedIn says, glad to see the stream back up. Yeah, we had to fuck with the numbers. I brought my bits down to 1,000. Does anyone want to tell me what a bit is, by the way? I'm just like rattling off. I sound like a 5-year-old who, doesn't even matter because YouTube is still not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. They still got to fuck me in the ass. See that shit? They still got to fuck me right in the ass. They're gonna stick their dick in my ass. That's how that fucking works. Oh, good. It's still jamming. Christ almighty. It's like a watched pod. If I don't look at that upper left-hand readout, it don't matter. I also played Tau. Get the fuck out. Tau. Fucking space communist. Better dead than red. Free Hong Kong, bitches. Immediate stream goes down. I wonder if I can get my shit banned by saying free Hong Kong enough. The Chinese government has always been fair to the province of Hong Kong. Joe Biden for president. 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 It's her time. I'm with her. I'm with her. It's her time. I'm with her. White privilege. White privilege. White privilege. I'm not sure if it's working. And then here's Patrick who says, bruh, I didn't want to go. I don't know how to record on the Discord yet. So I just did this. I'm just sort of killing time before I go to the gym. This is how this works. Well, okay. I cared about Hong Kong far before that, but this helps accelerate the movement. So anything that I can use as a grip to get people interested in fucking with China, all right? Anything that helps the movement go. Also, I think it's important that people recognize that the companies that they are purchasing from are not moral, and they don't really have their best interests at heart. So to be perfectly honest, I think this is great at showing where the chips, showing where we all stand. If Disney does not rebuke communist fucking China, then why should we be going to see their heart-filled movie? Like, doesn't that worry you? It would be like if there was a family restaurant you took your family to every single week, and you bought, let's say it's an Italian restaurant, maybe you get pizza, maybe you get spaghetti sauce, baba-da-boopy, you know what I'm saying, breadsticks, mom has a glass of wine, and it's fun for the whole family, but you notice that place has a picture of, Mussolini on the fucking wall, and you're just like, hey, buddy, and the manager comes over, and you're like, can you, disavow Axis powers? Do you dislike fascism? And he's like, no, baba-da-boopy. At that point, you might consider whether or not you still go there. Anything to help spread the signal. Can't stop the signal, Mal. JJBC says, why do you think the stream has been so shitty? They predicted you saying that and acted in advance. Yeah, they know me by now. But, you see, I'm with her, and I also believe that, it's her time. Elizabeth Warren, who is 99% Native American, it's her time to be the president. And also impeach Trump. What other buzzwords do we need? What else we got? Hashtag listen and believe. All right. I don't know why I went to Obama voice for saying, all right, listen and believe now. Let's be clear. Okay. Tolstoy, when are we getting what? YouTube's not receiving enough video. What are you talking about? I said all of the liberal chants, man. I don't understand. I fucking kowtowed. What are you all doing, man? What are you all doing? Tolstoy, when are we getting live on the street reporting direct from Hong Kong? When are you all going to buy me First of all, I actually wouldn't even go there right now. Fuck off. I'm not that crazy. I don't know enough about, urban survival, King of Europe says, going to the gym is cringe. Nah, you're cringe. Going to the gym. Get the fuck out of here. Clive Winston, I gotta run to work, then I will join you guys. Disney doesn't rebuke China because it's their sweatshop animation warehouse. All right. Fuck them. I don't like Disney. no one who's actually not cringe likes fucking Disney. And I have many, many reasons to explain this, but what? Patrick is insinuating that restaurant story is harming the picture. Oh, that picture is going to stay up. I just got it. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the stream. No, man. I mean, and to be real though, I almost had this conversation with a coworker. I did not specifically explain who I was comparing it to, but there's a lot of comparisons to a modern political person and a political entity that is greatly disliked from the 1930s and 40s. But that's not an apt comparison. The motherfucker compares to Mussolini more, who was just, and I quote, a big spaghetti boy. He was just a big spaghetti boy, and he was just like, I just want to have, everyone should know that we have the best. He just wanted to literally remake the Holy Roman Empire. He was just like, yeah, we was Byzantians and shit. Like he just wanted to, you know what I mean? Like he didn't really have world domination in mind. I don't think he didn't strike me. He didn't strike me as the guy who was gonna get it done, man. All right. Growing up really sucks, says Ultimate X James. Yeah, but I was gonna say the good news is that we're all gonna die one day, and then we reincarnate. That's actually fact. God told me that. Fuck. God damn, dude. Oof. Let's see. I gotta make sure Hal hasn't texted me, but I know he's at breakfast with his family, so. He's supposed to be here around like 1 p.m., so we got a little over an hour. JJ Busey says, who wants to play some Overwatch? Not me. I don't know what I can actually even say anymore. Like, I just like Overwatch for obvious reasons. The Roman Empire, not Holy Roman. Yeah, same shit, different day. Yeah, same shit, different century. You know. Anyway, yeah. Don't know. Disney and their sweatshop labor. Yeah, man. Fuck them. I never liked Disney to begin with. I don't like the fact that they side with communist propaganda. I don't like the fact that they... that boy. Tolstoy, you have a Discord? Patrick, if you would, my good man, if you would post these gents, if you could give them the speakeasy password. Yeah, I have a Discord. We're trying to make that like the new Tolstoy Central. I'm probably going to try to like record some, not live streams essentially, but some programs. Patrick says, "Yeah, dude, shill the Discord." I'm shilling. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm suing. I'm going. We're gonna try to use the Discord as like a Tolstoy hangout. Because that will be easier for you to get notifications on my videos, my current status, when I'm doing live streams. It'll be a lot easier to get it from there than it will from either Facebook or YouTube, who I know are screwing with your ability to see me. So it's going to be a little bit easier. And in the future, I'm probably just going to record these ahead of time, almost like a radio show. And that'll actually just be easier. There'll be less interference, I assume. And I can edit out anything that I say that's a little bit too insane. And what'll end up happening is I can probably start like inviting, you guys, instead of just you guys making comments on the side that I read, I can actually just unmute you, I assume, and bring you on almost like a radio program and just be like, so, what do you think about? And the reason we won't be doing this live is because I'm assuming someone somewhere is going to say, Baba Booey, Howard Stern's penis, Baba Booey. So... Patrick, what are you talking about? You are the mod. If you don't know how to do it, I don't know how to do it. What? Oh my god, and this shit's just dragging. Ah. Brave and stunning, 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 beautiful and stunning, brave and stunning, brave and stunning, brave and stunning, brave and stunning. Come on. Push through. Ah, God damn it. I don't understand. Brave and stunning. Yeah. What if I could just go to Discord? Fuck it, this thing's jamming its ass off, so. No data? I didn't turn the stream off. It's YouTube fucking up. It's not me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck. Why you all do this to me? What do I go to? Discord.com? This shit better remember me. This thing's probably bottoming out. Keeps on saying no data. By the way, thank you to everyone in the chat who is attempting to also pass off the propaganda in an attempt to get this thing to keep rolling. Keeps on claiming no data, but I'm clearly still fucking streaming, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, go over to... Yeah, Patrick, you're already an admin. Server wizard. He's a fucking server wizard, people. Okay, well, there aren't 3 little dots next to you. I will click on you. Right-click for more user actions. No. Let's hit that plus button, see what that shit does. Moderator. You are now the moderator, Patrick. You got the power! Dun, 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 dun. I don't know that anyone is hearing this shit right now. Yeah, TKE is under God admin, apparently.